Hey guys, today we are back with another breakdown video. Today we are going to be analyzing and breaking down their strengths and weaknesses to see who wins in this upcoming fight with these two fighters. I'm of course talking about the Nightmare, Olajide Olayenka Olatunji, better known as KSI, and the other fighter, the pretty boy, the you can't spell throat without AT, Anthony Taylor. We're going to put all of their skills, compare them, and see which one is going to come out of the ring unscathed. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's get into it. The first fighter we're going to be discussing is the one and only, the can't spell throat without AT, the pretty boy, Anthony Taylor. Anthony Taylor is actually somewhat pretty oddly skilled fighter. While he does love his hugfest and his fights, he's very skilled with fighting on the inside, where he's able to land plenty of hooks that do usually score in the judge's eyes. Which is why Anthony has been able to only win his fights by decision. Speaking of fights going to decision, Anthony is shown to have zero punching power, where at one point he was able to land a completely clean overhand on Ashley Raksu and drop him, where Ashley Raksu was in his first fight and having an adrenaline dump. However, even after this, Ashley got up right back up and said he was fine and continued the fight. However, outside of punching, AT seems to have very nice speed, where while being on the inside in the clinch, he's able to land plenty of punches in short times. AT's footwork is something to look at as well. While he's able to stay balanced in plenty of exchanges, at times he sort of runs into punches or looks away while he punches or closes his eyes in the middle of exchanges. These are short mistakes that can cause plenty of downfalls, as we saw this when he fought Idris Virgo. AT also has some pretty decent timing with getting into the later rounds of the fight, as he's able to land his double cross coming in and also begin to start using his jab and landing it while entering the inside. So now, this is what we know. AT succeeds at boxing in the clinch, stable footwork, nice timing, and all in all has some incredible traits, but he also flinches at punches at times and has zero power in his fighting ability. And if KSI isn't going to be afraid of that power, then he's going to steamroll through AT. Anthony Taylor can beat KSI, but he needs to seriously improve his power so he can earn some respect while in the ring with KSI. Anthony also needs to throw as much as he can while in that clinch, but also have some good head movement while coming in. Pause. As well as establish his jab in the fight. Anthony can also have his cardio problems in fights longer than 3 rounds, as seen in the Idris Virgo fight where he gassed out very hard after the first round. That about wraps it up for Anthony Taylor's strengths and weaknesses. Now then, let's get on to the other fighter across the ring. In the other corner, the Nightmare, the forehead demon, the anime weeaboo nerd, KSI. Getting right into it, KSI has some pretty impressive speed and power, combined with his odd karate style, making him a vicious opponent. I'll somewhat state what I do in my previous KSI videos, which will be linked at the end, but in the previous analysis, this is what I've said. KSI has some pretty nice footwork, allowing him to move in and out of situations extremely fast. Coupled with his unorthodox angle changes, unpredictable head movement, and odd style, it allows him to give even high-level pros a run for their money. Somehow. I don't really know how it works. However, KSI has his own downfalls indeed. In the Tommy fight we saw, he gassed in the 6th-round fight. A lot of that due to all of the hugging that happened, but we also saw this cardio be unimpressive in the Logan Paul 2 fight, where he also gassed out completely in rounds 5 and 6. As well as KSI's low hand style, which allows opponents to catch him if his head movement is not reliable in the moment. KSI also seems to have problems measuring range sometimes, but with a fight with Anthony Taylor, that won't matter too much since Anthony is much shorter, allowing for KSI to find the range at a much faster pace. And inside the clinch, KSI is also extremely deadly, just like Anthony Taylor, as we've seen in previous fights. KSI can keep a good pace as well, even while gassed in the later rounds. And KSI is also a very much incredible power puncher, landing pretty devastating shots in all of his fights against all of his opponents that have either rocked them or knocked them completely out. All in all, KSI has very good power, strength, speed, awkwardness, footwork, and head movement. However, he has problems with timing a lot, and finding the range can be a problem. That is all for KSI. Now, in conclusion, the winner I have for this fight is the Nightmare, KSI. Now, here's my explanation before you go yapping at me in the chat, in the comments, and all that. Anthony Taylor isn't able to handle actual power punches from a much bigger guy with so much strength and speed like KSI. We saw this in the Idris Virgo fight, where he was gassed hard in the later rounds. As well as KSI is a lot more vicious in the clinch, whereas AT is very well soft and sloppy. To say it plainly, AT has zero power in any of his punches. He seriously can't land with any significance no matter what, and I think that's going to play a serious role in this fight come August. I think AT is going to get overwhelmed, his tactics in the clinch won't work, and I think AT is going to get knocked out by the right hand after KSI lands it as much as he wants. That is all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked the video a lot, please like, maybe comment, and try subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Deuces.